If there was only a candidate out there, fam. Really quick, I just want to say to this person over here, there's a couple pulling up. Ordained Dudas Priest. He says, thank you for the Super Chat contribution, as it is always appreciated on the couch. No matter how upset you get, Fee, try to remember, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. Thanks for the great work, Convo.
True.
Thank you. My grandfather used to say that all the time. Hey, what's the matter? You pissed off? Well, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. Glory Jones, our girl. How you doing,
What's up,
Glory? Bernie's so nice, but I'd love for him to go Savage Burnmaster 1987 on everyone.
Me too.
Plus, near attender liked his apology to Biden. That's not good. Yo, I saw your tweet you put on the other day. I retweeted it out. Bernie Savage 1987 when he goes and he talks about Nicaragua. You know, when me and Johnny were listening to it, I said, that sounds like Tulsi today.
I wish I'd been born so I could live that.
Yep. Charles Pereira, and then we'll get on. Thank you for the Super Chat contribution. It is always appreciated on the couch. Glenn was only indicted on the courts, can strike down because it's very weak. Don't clickbait. He does deserve a good lesson, though, after saying that calling Bolsonaro fascist is downplaying fascism.
He's talking about the title.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we fixed it. Hey, and thank you for giving us $10 to fix. Johnny, mess up more often, so some people will give us more super chats to fix it straight. No, we appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. At the end too, hopefully we can play our video for our GoFundMe. We're gonna get to some more points right now, but remember that we are hitting the campaign trail more than ever, ladies and gentlemen. What you see in the newspapers every day, all this bullshit going on. The guest we had on today, Ruben Major. There's gonna be election fuckery everywhere, and we got to get out and about. So we will definitely talk about that more. Fam, if there was only a candidate that would once in a while, one of his fellow people in Congress that would come to Bernie's defense. If there was only one. Fam.
It's the only candidate that went to Standing Rock.
Who's that?
Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah.
So she came to Bernie's defense again.
Thank you.
And
I wanted you to say it.
All she did was say, I like Bernie, hashtag I like Bernie. But that was enough to get her, because here's the thing. This isn't the first time she's done it. She defended him against Elizabeth Warren's attack, saying Bernie was kind to me like he always is. And that pretty much kind of threw dirt on Elizabeth Warren, because her statement was saying that Bernie didn't think a woman could win the presidency. And of course, if Bernie had thought that, he would have been consistent with Tulsi Gabbard. So now when she says this, it just shows a little bit of solidarity. I mean, it doesn't take much, you guys. It would be nice to see more of that from all of our Congress people to show solidarity with Bernie. I've seen it from Ilhan Omar. I've seen it from a few people, but come on, you guys. We need as much solidarity with actual progressives. And I believe, like I said before, she's Bernie's only ally. And I firmly believe if she thought, if she thought there was no way she could win, if she thought, at any point she would actually do the right thing based on her past behavior of doing it in 2016. And we recently saw the speech back in 2016 where she was, I mean, that was an awesome speech. We'll play it sometime, but it was great. And so I appreciate Tulsi for doing this. And a lot of, when Elizabeth Warren united the left by pretty much attacking Bernie Sanders, who had considered her a friend, etc., she basically united some of these two camps, not everybody, but the majority of these camps, saying, oh my God, Elizabeth, you're really speaking out against Bernie. I can't believe you're doing this. You used to be my number 2. Now you're not. I'm not going to vote for you, etc. So now we're seeing this kind of like, okay, Tulsi is kind of supporting Bernie. What does this mean? I don't know. Maybe it just means she's a good person, right? So
I would like somebody to read that tweet, like though, right there.
This one.
No, I'm talking about. Read the Tulsi Gabbard tweet, though, but read it in a fun way. Johnny, can you read the Tulsi Gabbard tweet or no?
I like Bernie?
Yeah. In a funny way, though. Read it like a Valley girl, how would she would say it.
I like Bernie. Hashtag I like Bernie. That was really bad.
I was like, I like Bernie. Hashtag I like Bernie.
I just want to read Nicole Alexander Fisher's subtweet. She said, both Tulsi and Bernie are fighting for a better America and a better planet. They want to remove big money from our politics, provide health care for all, and end our wars. Hillary Clinton clearly has an issue with that. So, again, Hillary Clinton is the one that has actually talked. They're the two people that she has talked against. So
it's funny because I took the picture and it had like 35,000.3 likes, and it's got a bunch right now. It's got over 60,000, I think, Johnny,
wow.
Right? And it's climbing out there, so that's great. You know what I'm saying? But fam, I don't think enough people realize that is the really hot coalition that's going to work, okay? As we get more and more into this process, you know me, I'm keeping an eye on that center to the right. How do we get some of those guys? How do we peel them away from Donald Trump? She is the answer. She is the ticket for that, because the issues that some of those people, those libertarians, the center-right people, she can grab them because she's right there. This combination could win the whole thing. It really can. But this whole idea that I see floating out there that people say, we got to bring these two together, Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, and have them stop arguing that a ticket together and they'll win, is a losing proposition.
Let me kind of push back on that. I don't necessarily think it's the center right or the right necessarily. Yes, some of those Republican votes, but the periphery, the independents, the non-voters, the people who are disenchanted with the left Democratic establishment, those people, and also the people that are focused on civil liberties, the people that are focused on foreign wars, and the people that are focused on election integrity. Those are the people that I believe are actually the ones that are going to be looking at Tulsi. If Tulsi's involved in Bernie's administration in some form or another, they would be more likely to vote for him. So,
but even the center-right people, the Libertarian Party right now, a girl by the name of Soraya Foss will be running. She's from Austin, Texas. This girl's great. She was on RT Crosstalk the other day. I'm reaching out to try to get her on. She's a libertarian. I think everything she was talking about, that she would endorse a person like Tulsi Gabbard. A libertarian on the right endorsing a Democratic Party candidate would be something special. And I think she has the opportunity to peel and pick those people away. Because she even said on the show that she supported Donald Trump against Hillary Clinton, but now she is so far away.
This woman?
Her name is Soraya Foss. She's from Syria, but she's a libertarian, and she lives in Austin, Texas. I don't know if she's going to be the Gary Johnson moving forward yet. We don't know, but right now she's an early candidate for the Libertarian Party.
Interesting.
So it's a lot of, and it's kind of funny because I looked like who was following her on Twitter. Tim Black was, Corey Dobson. Some of our friends who are kind of very progressive that we know are also following her as well. And I'm keeping an eye. And if you're listening, Soraya Foss, please come onto the show on the couch, because those things that you talked about, they're so strong and dear and high up in on the issues of matters when it comes to libertarians. Tulsi can take those away from Trump.
Sure.
She can poach them no other candidate.
But you have to convince people, too, that we're not going to, of us on the left aren't going to give up on Medicare for All, that we're not going to give up on a Green New Deal, that we're not going to give up on this, because that's the bread and butter. That's what people are paying attention to. So we can't overlook that. We can't completely
I don't think that you have to overlook that, and that's for a show on another day, because we will get to this. Because for me, I believe it is putting the cart for the horse. You said it's a little bit different.
I believe it's the other way around.
Once again, we also should talk about the actual powers that may be. Like, how long will it take us to get Medicare for All? How long will it take us to get a Green New Deal? How long is it to really fix our civil liberties, to bring some real transparency? How long is it to take to fix our election integrity? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there are those issues when that, and once again, I'm just saying that I think progressives put those forward like the number one.
They are the number one.
But we have to what do we agree on together and get that done? It's a discussion for another day.
It is, because we could honestly
real quick
discuss it.
So Jen Perlman actually commented on Tulsi's I like Bernie, hashtag I like Bernie. She said, hey, at Tulsi Gabbard, I'm running against Wasserman Schultz. Please check us out. And it's got 868. It just had 700, but now it has 869. But y'all can check out our interview with Jen Perlman on just look it up. Jen Perlman.
Yeah, it's on the CONVO couch. We've been doing.
I can't remember. She said she liked Tulsi.
Yeah, she liked Tulsi. She respects Tulsi, likes Tulsi a lot. In fact, you know what I'm saying, and once again, Jen Perlman in a highly densified Jewish vote area did talk out against the Israeli state for their treatment of the Palestinians, and that takes a lot of guts to get on and say that too, knowing that they can use it against you. It's just like when we asked Tulsi about Kashmir. All right, everybody was starting to copy it and paste it out. So it takes a lot of guts to put those issues forward and stuff like that.